If you found yourself pondering over who to have in your wedding party, maybe contemplating how to reach out to your entire wedding party and guest list all at the same time, or perhaps mulling over the idea of going on your honeymoon right after the reception, then you've arrived at that perfect destination today. It's another crucial edition. Top tips for a seamless celebration. The best of Wedding Tip Wednesday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for joining us. Hi, I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions. This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast.
Welcome to another edition of our podcast. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events in New England, and I want to wish everyone happy holidays. And if you celebrate like myself and my family, a Merry Christmas to you. Listen now and discover wedding insider secrets and tips for a stress-free, fun, and memorable day. Our podcast helps engaged couples navigate wedding planning complexities while addressing family expectations. We'll guide you through the journey of creating the perfect wedding day without unnecessary stress. By the end of this edition, you'll get concise tips on budgeting, wedding party management, ceremony, reception planning, and more. Perfect for anyone planning a wedding, all in 30 minutes or less. Trust us, you don't want to miss this.
Welcome to Stress-Free Wedding Planning, the podcast that will transform your wedding planning journey from chaotic to enchanting. Sal and Sam bring over 80 years of combined wedding expertise and exclusive insider information to the table. If you're recently engaged, feeling the pressure of wedding planning, struggling with family expectations, but still dreaming of a joy-filled wedding, you've come to the right place. Get ready to unveil the best-kept wedding secrets, discover practical tips and strategies, and learn life-changing lessons for a stress-free wedding. Your unforgettable wedding day awaits. We're here to take you on a transformative journey of love, laughter, and memories. So don't miss out on the podcast that just might change your life. This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam.
Today, we'll explain why a wedding-only email address is so important. Plus, how long before the wedding day you should have your wedding shower. Hi, I'm Sam from the award-winning Atmosphere Productions, wedding entertainment with expert knowledge and the difference in quality. Visit us at atmosphere-productions.com. Learn more about our experience and the journey to help you with stress-free wedding planning in the trailer or pilot of this podcast.
On today's special edition, we'll explain why it's so important that the wedding party and couple look up during all formal pictures, plus why picking your wedding party wisely will lead to a stress-free wedding day. Hi, I'm Sal from After Hours Events New England, the experts in creating a stress-free, unforgettable wedding experience. We bring energy, professionalism, and passion to making every couple's big day truly special. Visit us at afterhoursevents.com.
Today's edition features top tips for a seamless celebration, the best of Wedding Tip Wednesday. It's the third of our ongoing series where we're serving up a treasure trove of invaluable tips for a stress-free wedding planning journey. From how to organize to why you shouldn't go on your honeymoon the day after your wedding reception. We're here to accompany you every step of the way.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Creating an email address that both you and your partner have access for just for the wedding planning. This way you're not getting unwanted emails in your regular email. And then when things are over, you get to shut that thing down and not worry about any spam.
This is one of the best ideas that I give to my clients. It really is a way to avoid spam. You keep your personal email separate and you have a wedding dedicated email. That's another great tip from Sal and Sam.
Here's your Wedding Tip Wednesday for today. Don't be like Susan from Seinfeld. Don't bother to lick those invitation envelopes. Use a sponge or a roll of double-sided tape or glue sticks. Better still, get a dab and seal envelope moisturizer with adhesive. There you go. Problem solved.
So for those who don't get the Seinfeld reference, Susan was engaged to George Costanza. Check out that particular show. Look it up on the internet. You'll be able to play it on YouTube. It's absolutely hilarious. With all the advancements in technology of envelopes over the years, you do not need to lick that anymore. So go to Staples, check out the different envelopes they have. Someone can help you out over there. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Here is another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Wedding party, come on now. Look up and look forward. Chin up, smile during the ceremony and introductions and the reception. Be attentive. Look up and keep those flowers at your midriff. Work that floor as if you own it. You'll look so much better in the pictures, and that's what's important. Looking good in the pictures at all times.
You know, I see this quite often at weddings. Even though you tell the wedding party, shoulders up, face forward, they still kind of cower down. It's so important for pictures. That's what these things are for. These tips are here to make you look good. And if you look up, look forward, chin up, and smile, have great pictures. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
And just a reminder, you can also join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Subscribe and get it first.
Experience the magic of your special day with Fitzner Productions, a premier wedding videography company based in Middletown, Connecticut. FitznerProductions.com. Our mission is to capture your love story candidly and authentically, creating stunning, high-quality videos that you can cherish for years to come. Our founder, Carson Fitzner, combines technical expertise with a passion of storytelling, ensuring every moment from the excitement of getting ready to the heartfelt ceremony is beautifully documented. We offer a range of customizable packages, including drone footage and multi-location shoots, tailored to fit your unique vision. Let us help you relive the romance, laughter, and tears of your wedding day. Visit FitznerProductions.com. That's FITZNER Productions.com.
Happy holidays to you and yours.
This holiday season, we'd like to thank everyone, especially our listeners who continue to support the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast. You are the foundation of what we do each and every week.
We'd also like to thank our sponsors for their continuing support.
No matter how you celebrate this holiday season, we offer you love, peace, joy, and our best wishes. We want it to be filled with good health, happiness, and spectacular success.
Listen in the new year, tell a friend, share our tips and suggestions, and join us in the Stress-Free Wedding Planning community, because we'll have awesome new additions, features, and special guests.
Check us out on social media by using our hashtag Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast.
Happy holidays.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Different bridesmaids gowns. What does that mean? Well, stop making the girls wear the same bridesmaids gowns. I love it when I see a wedding party with different shades of the same color. Yeah, going for the same color is important, but if you can have different shades of that color, even better. Stop forcing the ladies to wear something that is not flattering to their body and they just don't like. Remember, everybody deserves to look and feel beautiful on your wedding day.
Keep in mind, not all the girls feel comfortable with spaghetti straps. They don't want the thing where there is no straps at all. And it doesn't fit their body type. Make sure it's something that's comfortable to each individual, and they're going to look their best and they're going to feel great at your wedding. That's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday for you. Thinking of having a wedding on a Sunday or a Thursday, or maybe another day of the week? Plan an early schedule, but not as early as that you have to get up at the crack of dawn. Sunday weddings are notorious for guests having to leave because they have to go to work the next day. The important thing is to plan ahead. Communicate heavily with your venue and share information early and often with your wedding party, family, and guests.
And when you're having your wedding on a weekday or even on a Friday evening, which I consider part of the weekend, you have to keep in mind traffic. So always keep that in mind when you're planning your schedule, that traffic could be something that plays into the factor of your wedding here and throwing time off. And that is another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday after the first look. A trend that's been happening lately is couples, instead of reading their personal vows at the ceremony, are doing it right after the first look, going through that emotion, just the two of them together, and then taking a bunch of pictures and getting ready for the wedding.
Yep, using the art of the written word is a great way to express your feelings to each other. And especially if you're doing it right after the first look, it kind of caps it off perfectly. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
You're not the same as the person next to you. You dress to reflect your personality. You enjoy customizing your drink at the coffee shop. Even your pet's collars match at least 2 pairs of your pants. It's only natural that your wedding would showcase your unique touch. After Hours Events of New England gets this. They like to give their clients full artistic control. If you find yourself lost, their team of event specialists can help. They handle everything from DJs, photo booths, event lighting, photography, videography, even officiants. Give them a visit on the web and call today. Let's get planning. After Hours Events of New England. After Hours Events of NE.com. Don't forget to like and follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channel, all at After Hours Events of NE. That's After Hours Events of NE.
Welcome back to our discussion, the top tips for a seamless celebration, the best of Wedding Tip Wednesday. I'm Sam from Atmosphere Productions.
And I'm Sal from After Hours Events New England. We've already discussed doing your vows after the first look, getting a wedding-only email address, and why the wedding party need to look up. Now, some more important information from our Wedding Tip Wednesday series.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, we're going to discuss use a mass texting service. Why would you want to do that? Because it's easier to send and schedule text messages to all your guests. Have a separate group for the wedding party and parents. Go online, see if you can find one of these services, because it will save you so much time.
Set up reminders for your out-of-town guests, transportation reminders, dress fittings, room block deadlines, RSVP, and ceremony times. Now, there's different ways to do this. As Sam says, there are services out there, and there's some free services, too, that work out really well. Keep in mind, you could do this with your own cell phone, but most cell phones don't let you go beyond 20 people in a group, and that can become, kind of bothersome. So find a free service out there. There are plenty of them out there, and use something that just seems to be very simple. Keeping it simple is always a good thing. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
We have another Wedding Tip Wednesday for you. Be organized. Now, you don't need to buy a wedding binder, but having something to organize all your wedding plans is essential. Be organized, please.
In today's technology, the computer is your friend. Your phone is your friend. You can keep special notes under the title of the wedding right at your phone, right at your fingertips. So if you ever need to reach them, you could get there. I had a bride who did something a little different recently, and she actually got an index card box and used index cards to mark every little thing she needed and kept it in order that way. And that really works beautifully. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Now, just a reminder, you can also join us on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam. Subscribe and get it first.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Did you know, just like a hotel block, there's also car rental blocks? I've never heard of that. That's incredible. You can have out-of-town guests attending your wedding get affordable rates to cover for a car. Avis and Budget does it, and you'll see the links in our show notes to see this whole thing.
That's absolutely amazing. I never knew something like this existed either. So if you're, for instance, going to a destination wedding and you might want your guests to be able to rent cars, you can get a rental block for your cars. This is another great tip from Sal and Sam.
Today's Wedding Tip Wednesday. Pick your wedding party wisely. Don't just pick people because of your best friend or they're a family member. You want to make sure you pick people that have that personality that's going to show energy and love and make the day about you.
That's right. Pick your wedding party wisely. Remember, you don't have to pick anyone if you don't want to, and especially negative friends or negative people, negative family members, you don't need them at your wedding reception. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
Here's another Wedding Tip Wednesday. Spend whatever the hell you want. Stop letting people tell you what you should or should not spend at your own wedding. It's not their wallet. It's your money. Do what makes you feel best.
Hey, as long as it's not your parents' money and it's truly yours, you're the boss. You're the king and queen of your homes. Do what you want. Keep in mind there could be consequences if you overspend. But hey, you do what you want. And that's another tip from Sal Sam.
When your wedding entertainment has to have amazing music, be fun, organized, and professional, your choice has to be Atmosphere Productions. DJs, live musicians, custom lighting, and photo booths. As seen on the TLC TV series 4 Weddings, winner of the Wedding Wire Couples Choice Award and DJ Times DJ of the Month. Experience the difference. www.atmosphere-productions.com. That's www.atmosphere-productions.com.
Here's another wedding tip Wednesday. Have your wedding shower 4 to 6 months before your wedding. What I'm finding is too many couples are doing it really close to their wedding date. That just creates so much more stress. So give it some distance. Give a chance to recover from the shower and then to get ready for the wedding itself.
That's right. Now, your wedding is the main focus of your attention for the months after the shower. It is a great tip. That's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Here's another wedding tip Wednesday. Take a break before the honeymoon. Don't rush out to the honeymoon right after you just got married. Things are just too hectic, and you need to take a chance to relax a little, take a little breath. So do it maybe 2, maybe 3 months after, 2 or 3 weeks later, whatever works for you. But give yourself some time to be able to relax from the wedding and be able to go to your honeymoon refreshed and ready to go.
When I got married, the next day we rushed off on a cruise and then a plane trip to Europe. It was just crazy. We should have just waited. And that's the tip here. You don't have to go on your honeymoon right after the wedding. The next day, give a break in between. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
Wedding Tip Wednesday is available on the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group page every Wednesday. Join the group for free.
On today's Wedding Tip Wednesday, it's a DIY tip. If you're doing DIY, why not host DIY parties with your friends and family, people you know? Just have a party. It can be helpful. Things like flowers, centerpieces, and other decor items or backdrops.
Keep in mind that when you're doing that DIY party, you can have a few drinks, but don't have too many because you want to make sure everything goes together and it's going to work smoothly for your day. And that's another tip from Sal and Sam.
This is the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast with Sal and Sam, a podcast for engaged couples concerned about wedding planning and family expectations, but who want to have a stress-free, fun, and unforgettable wedding.
So there you have it. We've just provided some top tips for a seamless celebration. The best of Wedding Tip Wednesday. Find out more, ask a question, or tell us about your experience in our Facebook community. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays.
Thanks for joining us. However you celebrate, have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
Now, as you spend the next week planning your wedding, if you want me, Sam, or our community of stress-free engaged couples and wedding experts to answer any wedding-related questions, join us over in the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Facebook group.
Once you're in, go ahead and share your concerns and worries, and we'll let you know if you're on the right track or if there's something we need to work on. The link to join us is in the show notes of this edition. Or go to Facebook and search for the Stress-Free Wedding Planning Community.
A new edition is released every Wednesday. Subscribe and get it first. Remember to do something nice for someone today. And if you can't, do something nice for yourself. We'll catch you then. Ciao.
Thank you for listening to this edition. If you've enjoyed what you've just heard, leave a review and share it with a friend or someone who would benefit from this information. Until next time, it's TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
The Stress-Free Wedding Planning Podcast is produced and copyrighted by Atmosphere Productions in association with After Hours Events of New England.